Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Daily Dose of Drupal. Today we're on episode number 132 and we're going to be going over the SwitchTheme module. The SwitchTheme module basically creates a block that allows you to easily switch back and forth between themes on your Drupal site. And this is very useful if you want to allow users to change the look and feel of your site if you have multiple themes. It's also good for some testing purposes if you want to try out a bunch of different themes easily. So we're going to go ahead and give that a look. But before we do, as always, I'm Shane Thomas. You can follow me on Twitter at smthomas3. Also go to codekarate.com if you haven't already. Sign up for the newsletter down here on the bottom left. And also click on the Support Code Karate link over here and learn how you can help support Code Karate in my vision of providing Drupal education for everyone for free. Today's sponsor is modulenotes.com. Modulenotes.com is a great place to go if you want to learn about Drupal modules. Basically, it provides module descriptions that are in simple terms, easy to understand. On top of module descriptions, they also have videos for the modules pulled in from a whole bunch of different sites and other different types of descriptions. So go ahead and check out some of the modules here, and you'll notice there are quite a few Code Karate videos that are pulled into the site as well. So go ahead and take a look at modulenotes.com. Let's go ahead and get started. I already have the SwitchTheme module installed, so we'll take a look at that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the permissions page. And I'm going to look for the SwitchTheme permissions. And I'm going to go ahead and give anonymous users the ability to switch themes. I want them to be able to easily switch the themes on the site. Could give it to authenticated users as well. You can also allow them to permanently use a custom theme, that type of thing. But we're just going to work on just the switch themes and cover that. So I'm going to save that. Now I'm going to come back to the modules page. I could also go through the admin menu to get here, but I'm going to go to the configure option. You'll notice that when I click on configure, I have three options here: Bartik, 7, and Zen. So basically these are the three themes enabled on my site. If I open up in a new tab, you can see that I have Bartik installed, 7 installed, and Zen installed. If I wanted to enable another one, we'll say we want to enable Garland as well. Can enable that, refresh this page, and you can see Garland shows up. I can, of course, give this a different name. So if I want to change 7 to say admin theme instead of 7, I can do that, save it. And basically these are just user-friendly names for your different theme options. After I save that, the next step is of course to add the block. So I'm going to come into the blocks page. I'm actually going to hide a few of these blocks just to lower or simplify it a little bit. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and find the SwitchTheme block. I'm going to move that into sidebar first. So now if you come up, you'll see we have the SwitchTheme block. I'll move it up just below the search form. And I'm going to go ahead and save this page. Just to make sure, I'm also going to set that in the sidebars of these other themes as well. That way when I change themes, it's still going to be showing up in the same place, or relatively close to the same place. So I'll put it on Garland, save it, do the same for 7. I'll just put that in the top of the content section. And I'll go ahead and give it a test. I'll go ahead and leave Zen without it for now. Now you can see that I have a little theme switcher here. So I can go ahead and click on Garland and click Switch. You'll notice that my theme completely changes. I didn't have to go to the Appearance tab. I can switch to 7. And it switches. I can of course go back. But the important thing is not, obviously this is can be a tool used for administrators to easily switch between themes, but often it will be used to allow your users to select how they want to view your site. So if you wanted to have multiple themes on your site, and you wanted your users to be able to choose the different themes. Maybe you had a couple different color options in your different themes, and you wanted them to be able to choose how they wanted to view your site. You could use it for different accessibility reasons to allow certain themes to be easier to read than others, more accessible than the default ones, maybe larger font in certain themes. But we're going to go ahead and show how that can work if I log out. So you can tell I'm logged out now, no admin menu at the top. And I, of course, can switch the theme as an anonymous user. This, of course, would work with authenticated users or any user role that you gave the switch theme permission. You will notice if I go to Zen, now I'm kind of at a stuck point, because now that I've switched the theme and I don't have a block in that spot, I can't, of course, switch the theme back. So I would, of course, need to log in, and then, of course, I could change the theme. So as you can see, it's very easy to allow users to switch between the different enabled themes on the site. You can also look at the README file for instructions on how to modify a single theme and use the switch theme to allow users to choose between small, medium, and large text versions of your site. So it's a pretty handy little module, really simple on what it does. Go ahead and check it out and see if it's something you can use on your next Drupal project. Thanks again to modulenotes.com for sponsoring this episode of the Daily Dose of Drupal, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.